What's up, everybody?
What's up?
Welcome back to the Hargests on Deck podcast. This is episode 6. We are flying through these.
Yeah, we are. Flying like a bird. Soaring. We're soaring.
And we're flying.
Oh, get it. Keep going.
I don't remember the next. Oh, there's not a star in heaven that we can reach.
Yeah, man.
Oh, okay.
That's
That was a
good
classic.
stuff.
That's
Wow.
a throwback, by the way. And my for those who don't know, I'm sure everybody knows that one. That's High School Musical right
Yeah,
there.
it is. If you don't know that, well,
I know. I don't know why I started singing
you
that.
missed out in your childhood.
Well, I actually missed out.
Well, actually, we're a little older.
We are
like
older.
my youngest sister, it was like her age. She was all about it.
That absolutely was her age. In fact, it was so much where I was not in the know on that it was a gag gift. I went on a road trip with your older brother, Zach.
Oh, I was just talking to Brittany about this yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. Okay, tell me, who got you that gift? The
Well,
gag
it
gift.
was it Brittany and you? And
Well, we couldn't. I thought she got it for you guys, and
I
she
thought it was
thought I got
Brittany.
it for you guys.
I thought it
so
was
then we
Brittany.
were like, well, maybe we did it together.
the only reason why I said you is because I didn't want to not say you on this podcast in front of everybody. I thought it was Brittany that got it for us.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Okay, cool. We're on the same
She
page.
thought it was me. So
No,
I
it was
don't-
totally Brittany.
Yeah. I
Brittany
think
got
so.
it for us because that was the whole point. It was a gag gift because we've
I mean,
never.
I'll take the credit. It was a great idea.
It was a great idea. No, so this is the thing. We're on a road trip. We're going down to Texas. It was your brother Zach, a friend of ours, Preston, and I, and me. Sorry, bad grammar there. It'd be and me. No, and I. I was right the first time.
Yeah, because they say
I said it so fast.
how you know that
Yes.
is you take out
the people.
Yeah.
I know that. I just was flying through that sentence so fast that I had to correct myself. But I was right the first time. Anyway, we're going down to Texas to see Preston's family and go to Six Flags. And this was one of my first road trips, on my own.
Was it? And it was after high school.
Yeah, I think so.
Right?
I mean,
Or maybe I was in
who's
high
this? What's high school to me? I don't remember. We didn't actually go to
Well,
high school.
You know.
The high school
that
years,
age.
yes.
High school
we were
age.
tutored. I got an education.
I guess
people.
you were probably right out of high school when you all went.
Probably, yeah. But we got to go down, and it was a road trip on our own. And we had, again, High School Musical was big back then, but I'd never actually seen it. In fact, I didn't see it until not long ago. The past
No.
5-6 years or
Courtney, my sister, she got you into it, I thought.
so. No, just the soundtrack. So
I thought she made
we're
you watch
jumping
it.
all around this story. No, I watched it as an adult. That was the first time I saw it. I know. It's crazy. But it was a gag gift because my sister, Brittany, decided to get us something to listen to on this road trip. And it was one of those High School Musical, you're listening to this because you're a bunch of, not grown-ups, but, you were...
Grown men.
We were almost adult men. And that sounded weird. But we said, we're going to, joke's on her, we're going to listen to this album the whole way. And we memorized the whole album.
Yeah.
And it's actually,
It's a good album.
it's a good album. I was going to say it was great to listen to. And yes, now I know those songs by heart. Thank you, Brittany.
Yes.
So, and you, I guess, if she thinks you were part of this gag
No,
gift.
I really believe that she got it for you guys. I don't think I thought of that at all. So,
how did we get down that
well,
rabbit
you started
trail?
singing the song.
I did
so.
sing it. Yes. Wow. I was thinking, what are we going to talk about today? And boom, out the gate, just
There you go.
High School Musical. That was out of
We're
nowhere.
all about the throwbacks here.
We sure are, because we're a bunch of old people now, I feel like, and we have are our memories.
Oh, that's sad.
That's not true. We have so much more.
So much to
That's what we have to offer you guys.
look to, forward to in the future. So much.
But thank you guys for being here and listening to this podcast. We are having a blast shooting these episodes, getting to look back at life from a perspective of husband and wife, high school sweethearts.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I didn't go to high school, so I can't really say that.
Well,
but
you did.
I did.
You did, but
I
you
did,
didn't.
but I didn't.
But you did.
But yeah, we were having fun here doing this. If you haven't seen this or listened to this podcast before, welcome. We appreciate you coming by and listening. We shoot these on video on YouTube over at Hargests on Deck's YouTube channel. We also broadcast these anywhere you can get podcasts. So any streaming
All the
service,
places.
Apple Music, Spotify, all of those.
If you want to see what color hat Brandon is wearing today on the pod,
yes,
you gotta watch.
You should watch. You never know. It's changing every day. Actually,
the hat color?
Yes, it's a different hat.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Although I'm running out of hats, so.
Yeah, there's only how many colors? Three color ostrich hats?
Correct. Well, if you don't know what I'm wearing an ostrich hat.
Ooh, what's that?
Yeah,
Tell us.
It's a great question. I don't think we ever talked about this.
Little plug there.
Little plug. I could say
plug.
it's sponsored, but it's my own company, so I don't know how that works.
Sponsor yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe.
If you guys want to, we'd love for you to check it out. Ostrich.com. It's OSTRCH.com. Ostrich without the I. It is a clothing brand that your brothers and I got that grammar right at the time, started a few years ago. And it's all, it's kind of started out as a golf brand, but it's, athletic apparel. And it's a lot of fun. We enjoy it. I'm wearing one of the shirts too. That was an accident, actually. I wear, yes.
Amazing.
Yes, that was an accident. I'm
it's
wearing
good stuff.
too
Good
much
quality
ostrich.
stuff. Bamboo.
Bamboo, yeah.
Bamboo. Got a little stretch to it.
Yes,
it's real nice.
it does. I love that. I feel like we're doing our own ad read here. This is not planned. This is just, please come visit our store.
Please come.
Check it out. But yes, we're here. We're talking episode 6. What are we talking about today?
Well, first off, how was your weekend?
Oh, I'm just jumping straight in. It was great. Thank you so much for asking me. I appreciate it.
You're so welcome.
It was great. I actually really enjoyed the fact that this past Saturday, we didn't do anything at all.
No plans. Which to me is like a blank canvas because I've got so many projects I want to do around this house. What are you working on right now?
Right now, I am building out my office in this house, and I tore out the closet.
He tore it out. He got
I actually did.
Tore it out.
I did. I tore the drywall out, and I grabbed those 2x4 studs, and I ripped them out.
He said, "Get out of here."
I did. I actually did do that. I know we have, this amazing house that we were blessed with about a year ago, and wow, we're about to celebrate a year.
Wait, we already did
a year in this house. End of September.
Really?
We're not there yet.
Oh, I thought it was like.
You would think we would go through a year in this house and not make some comment about it? No, we are about to celebrate 1 year here, and it's been a great house. And there's so many things I want to do, and in this office that I have, I just felt like, I want to rip this closet out, give some more space, and put in some built-in, some uppers, some lowers, a nice tabletop to work off of a secondary workspace. I built a brand new desk for there. It's a sit-stand desk, painted an accent wall. I'm doing all kinds of fun stuff in there, new light fixtures, and I've really enjoyed that. But I've been working on that, and that project has taken a little longer than I wanted it to, but it's almost there. So Saturday, I got to spend most of the day doing that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I got out for a minute to run some errands.
I know, you did.
Yeah.
How'd it feel getting out?
Well, quite painful. I'm not able to drive most of the time because I physically can't turn the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And, we got there eventually, and I didn't know how I was going to get home at one point. Because
I told her to take my car.
I couldn't turn the steering wheel.
I told her to take my car in case I had to go pick her up and take the minivan with the kids. So
the arthritis is very much so in the wrists and the hands right now, and the shoulders and all of that, and collarbones, and yep.
But you got there. Got to the store.
We did it. Pretty sure everyone was looking at me anytime I would make a turn because it was an ordeal, to say the least. The way I had to do it, and it took me a bit, but we got there. Yep. So got out, ran a few errands, needed to get some things. One of the things was something we do with the boys. We do chores, and I think a lot of people do chores.
Yeah. Oh, we do this thing called chores.
So
we put the kids to work.
But if they complete all their chores for the week, then they get to draw a surprise from the treasure chest.
Yeah.
So I only had a couple things in the treasure chest.
Had to fill it up.
And we have more than a couple children. So I needed to make sure that were things for everyone to choose from. So I had to go out real quick and get some things for the treasure chest and just some other things that we needed.
Yep.
So I did that on Saturday while you were working.
Yes.
It rained a lot on Saturday.
It did,
Very
which
stormy.
I loved for our grass, because I'm a dad. I'm dad
You
life.
are a dad.
I was like, oh man, that grass out there. If I had a coffee cup and newspaper, I'd be like,
Oh, I wish you drank coffee.
It's not going to happen.
Someday with me. How romantic.
It would be
sitting on the porch.
It wouldn't be
on our
romantic.
porch
When do we
swing
have the
that
time
we don't have, but
to
someday
sit on a porch and drink
and
coffee
rock
in mornings?
and drink. You know what? If you want something enough, you'll make it happen, right?
No, I'm saying there. Oh man, our grass is dry and we need the rain. And well, we had a lot of it, so it was good. Although the downside to all the rain was that the next day, Sunday, we were going over to my parents' house to swim and to celebrate Mason's birthday, Brittany's birthday, because we didn't get to celebrate with my family because we were on vacation during their actual birthdays. So we went out there, and even though it rained all day the day before and it was off and on, the kids still loved it. They jumped in the pool. They were freezing, but they were dedicated to having fun swimming one last time before the pool closed. So they did that. Yeah, I couldn't do it. It was I say it's too cold. I didn't actually test it out. I just thought it was going to be too cold. But I did put my suit on. I was planning on going in. I just didn't actually get to make it to the pool.
I put one finger in. This one.
Well, technically, that's more than I did, but
it actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Wait, really?
Yeah. Well, with this one finger.
Well, because I assumed it was too cold.
What this one finger could tell, it didn't seem as bad as one would think. And everything's cold to me. I'm always cold.
Well, I wish I had known that, because I really wanted to go swim, but
yeah.
Oh well.
Well,
I'm hoping that they get one more chance. I just don't know, because we usually close the pool like close to Labor Day, and that's coming up soon. So it may be it for the year.
Gotta get your pool days in, guys.
I know. If
Summer's
there are any
wrapping
left.
up.
I know. But it's okay. I like the fall. I like the cooler weather, so I'm pumped about that. It is just sad knowing that summer's almost over, which I hate that. But also though, we had a nice little into that weekend and starting the new week here because the boys last minute, not planned or expected, they spent the night with my parents that night. So
they did.
That was awesome.
I know.
It was one of those.
They were asking if they could stay, and so they spent the night last night.
Yeah.
And then today it was the strangest feeling because it was me home alone.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure it was the longest I've been by myself since before we had kids.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
That's
Because
crazy.
they've spent the night many times, but usually we'll get them earlier than we did today.
It's usually like on a Saturday night.
You got them after you got off work.
Yeah.
So they were there last night and then all day today till y'all came home right before dinner.
Yeah.
And it was so strange, but I got so much done.
How did it feel to be completely by yourself? I wasn't even around.
I missed everyone for sure.
Aww.
But then I got a lot done. I cleaned a lot and also just worked on like school prep for the week and some like meal prep stuff for the week. And That's
awesome.
good.
Well, I'm glad you got some time.
And I blasted worship music so loud. I was like, neighbors are probably going to come knocking, and just was belting it out. I'm like, no one's here. I can do whatever I want. So we had a worship service up in here by myself.
That's awesome.
Good.
That's awesome. And the boys still got to have a school day today because it was Camp Mimi.
Camp Mimi.
Yeah,
yes.
my mom was down in the. They have a dance studio in their basement because she's a dance teacher, and she was
the best dance teacher.
Yes, and she was teaching them how to do some tumbling, some cartwheels, and somersaults, and all this cool stuff.
Your mom, little something people might not know.
Oh yeah,
she was a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader.
That's right, she was.
Yeah, pretty
back in the
cool.
80s. That's right. Yeah. She was. Yeah, some people don't know. Some people know that. Some people don't. It's a fun little
So there
trivia.
You go.
So Yeah. Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. And it's funny. Well, never mind. It's football talk. People probably don't want to hear about that, but I like football. Football season starting. Anyway, that was a random thing to say, but it is a thing to say. What was it? Oh, it was Can't Be Me. She was teaching that. She was also teaching them some piano and stuff, getting that started. So it was awesome. They were learning all kinds of arts and activities.
She was sending videos throughout the day, so it was fun to.
Was it making you miss them even more?
It was, but then it was also like they're having so much fun, and I'm so glad. And they're like learning all these things from her, and so it was awesome. And she taught a tumbling class in the studio where you have many memories.
Many memories.
She taught
That's right.
You and the rest of the 4.
Yes, jump
fivers down in that studio.
That's right. We
did
had
a lot of rehearsing down there. For
lots
jump
of
5
rehearsing.
shows, right?
Yes. If anybody knows about our history with Jump 5, we did a lot of rehearsals down there, choreography, all that. And in fact, if you go watch our Jump 5 reunion special anniversary, 20th anniversary video that we did, you'll see that studio many times. That's where we did all that stuff. All the behind the scenes stuff was there. So so the kids got to
they love that
place.
place.
Yes, they do love that place. But it was great. It was a good weekend. And this week is flying by already. Usually we record these and get it ready to go. It's already almost halfway through the week, which is crazy.
We're trying to squeeze this in here, so if we look a little tired, it's a little late. Also, I was rushing to clean, not toilet paper.
Toilets?
No. What's it called?
You're cleaning
toothpaste. No. Toothpaste out of my hair before we started filming.
Ew, what happened?
Yeah. Well, I just brushed a whole lot of teeth before I put the boys down for bed. So, when you brush that many teeth, something's bound to sling on you.
You got actual toothpaste?
So much of it.
How is that possible?
I don't know.
I mean, how do you brush their teeth?
All in my hair.
Do you just go crazy with it? I mean, are you just like...
I don't know how it happened. But this hair, it gets...
That's insane. I don't think I've ever gotten...
It's long, and today it's big. It's,
Oh, your hair. I think with the toothpaste. I'm like, I don't understand this.
What?
I don't know.
Toothpaste got in my hair.
Yeah, but you said your hair is big.
It's big today. Like, I just feel like, of course it's going to get toothpaste on it because it's just all up in everyone's face.
I got to say, I don't get toothpaste on in my hair whenever I'm brushing their teeth.
Well,
just saying. Anyway, so that was our week.
That was our week. And you know what I wanted to talk about, because
what did you want to talk about?
Last week we drove by a place that is very monumental to us, to our relationship.
That's right.
And I actually posted a story about it, so some of you may have seen it.
Man, we're just plugging all of our social media stuff today. At Ashley Hargests.
You want some behind the scenes? Come on over. But where did we drive by?
So we drove by, and we told the boys this too. We tried to explain it to them.
We said, children, you will listen to our love story.
You're going to listen to this story.
You will love it.
We drove by. They probably didn't. They didn't understand. But we drove by the place where I first saw this beautiful, amazing woman sitting next to me here. For the first time ever in my life, I saw her from across a parking lot. We were at a Starbucks.
Yeah, which usually it was, because this was after youth group.
Yes.
Many years ago.
I
don't understand, because you said it was the first time that we saw each other, but we didn't go to that big of a youth group. How did we not see each other at youth group?
Because I don't know.
I mean, it was like bigger, but not that big.
Well, I feel like I wasn't going to it regularly, though.
But did you go that night?
No, I didn't go that night.
Oh, really?
No, I didn't go that night.
I'm learning things. All right, because the group of friends that I went with to Starbucks after youth group, like we had just come from there.
I don't remember much about what happened before that. All I remember is just seeing you.
Okay.
And everything else is just a blur. But no, I don't think I went that night.
Well, then that makes more sense, because I'm like, how do we not see each other? Anyways.
Well, because I just didn't stand out to you enough. No, I don't.
You didn't see me either. So
Well, no, I didn't. But
that's weird. Then that's weird that we. Okay.
I don't think I was there though. Because I was hanging out with some other guys. I don't drink coffee too, as we've said multiple times. So I don't know why I'm at
we're
a
still
Starbucks.
working on him.
I know, but no, it was like one of those things where you go to the parking lot and there's all these groups of kids hanging out.
Because we all came from youth group.
Yes.
Which we
I don't think I
always
did.
went to Sonic after.
Yes.
So it was weird that we went here.
Because I don't think we ever went back there.
No,
it was
just
always
this one
Sonic.
night
Yeah,
so everyone went to this Starbucks.
God orchestrated this. That's all I can say. But
well,
no,
we would have met at youth group anyways because you ended up coming there.
Yes, but I was like, "Who is this girl?" I literally
had to have that night, huh?
Had to because
I had to hear your words. As I
love this. Okay,
you.
so we're jumping ahead in the story. So I'm there with some friends. She's across the parking lot with some friends, and I'm just talking, chatting, and I'd never really dated at all before, at all, and I'm not familiar with that territory. We were young. I mean, again, you were in high school. Well, we were both in high school,
we were both
right?
In high school, yeah.
Yeah. And I see this beautiful girl.
Wow. Okay.
Beautiful girl across the parking lot. And I asked my buddy, it's like, who is that? She is beautiful, gorgeous, amazing. Okay. And he was saying, oh, her name's Ashley. And I'm like, man.
Who are you talking
to? Nate Ring.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
How did you know him?
I don't remember.
I thought you met him through me.
I was hanging out with him.
Oh, because you were with the Brentwood. No,
yes.
wait, is that where he didn't go to school there?
No, but I remember
he did
that.
hang out with the Brentwood High
Sorry,
School.
guys, we're having a sidebar here.
I'm just now getting to know my husband, right? So give us a second.
Yes,
okay, we'll
yes.
So
I was hanging out with a group of, yes. And so I asked, anyway, let's get back to the point. I'm sorry, everyone, for this internal conversation.
Incredible. Okay.
So I see her. He says, "Oh, her name's Ashley," and I was like, "Wow, she's really pretty, and I'd like to get to know her." But I didn't actually go over and talk to her because I'm shy. Another fun fact about me: I was a super introvert back before the Jump 5 days, and thankfully, Jump 5 brought me out of my shell.
But this was like far into Jump 5.
Yeah, I mean, it
Pretty
was
far.
Yeah, but I was still shy. I mean, talking to a girl. I mean, come on, we were in high school. Still nerve-wracking, even for someone who is up on stage singing for thousands of people. So, anywho, go into Starbucks with some of my buddies, and I don't drink coffee, so I was gonna get some water, a cup of water, and they were gonna charge me.
Coffee shop and get some water.
I do. I'm sorry. So I go, and they were like, "Oh, it's gonna cost whatever money." I'm like, really? And so I'm like, forget it. And I'm walking out, and I say this to my buddies. I'm like, man, who charges for water? And that was like, I guess you were walking at the same time. You heard that?
The door blew open, and the wind went through his long blonde hair, and I said, that's the one. He's
not
the
to
one.
me, though. You didn't say it to me. You overheard
in my head
that.
Because I said,
yes.
He too
is frugal.
Must be frugal.
Yes.
So, man after my own heart.
Yeah, and that was the end of that day. We didn't talk. We didn't meet. We didn't do anything.
No. But do you know what happened next?
Was it
before we met?
In
person?
Was that before we met, or was that after we met?
Online?
Yes. The AIM. AOL Instant Messenger.
That was the best. No, we talked on AOL before we met in person.
Before we met in person? I thought Carter then introduced us. Because guys, we're having some more conversation here.
Hold on. All right. No, because Maggie, I thought it was like that night.
I thought it was the night after I met you. Because I met you, Carter, again, I think we mentioned this last week. Carter, my best friend, literally, I was hanging out with him. We went to the youth group because that was early on when I was going there. And he was like, oh, this is Ashley. I'm like, oh, this is a girl that I saw across the parking lot. I'm like, oh, my goodness.
I knew Carter from youth group,
yes.
So I knew him before meeting you.
Are you in agreement now? Can we tell the story to the people who are going, come on, guys, figure this out? Are we lining up now on the timeline? I'm pretty sure it's how it went.
I don't. Can I phone a friend?
Me? I was there. Who you going to call?
Maggie. Because
tell your side of the story. I'm very concerned now because our entire history is just unraveling here on this podcast.
We know the two things happened, but we don't know which happened first.
I'm pretty sure they happened the same night.
Well, anyways, one of my friends said, she said, I have Brittany's,
and she's like, who's Brittany? AIM, yeah.
AOL.
AOL Instant Messenger.
Wait,
for
is that
those
the same
kids.
thing? AIM and AOL?
AOL Instant Messenger. AIM.
AOL.
No,
Instant
America
I got you.
Online.
Okay.
We're just going back to the 90s here, everybody. The 2000s, early 2000s.
Maggie said, I have Brittany's, what is it called?
Screen name.
Screen name? That's what it was called?
Are you getting that old? You're forgetting all these old terms?
I did not remember that. But I do remember one of mine. I think I had a couple.
Absolutely. Lil Chick.
Oh, I don't remember that one.
Lil Chick.
Wasn't there like a...
Lil Chick something.
Oh, that's embarrassing. Don't reveal that. I thought it was something else.
You had a few. American Chick.
Oh, there was that.
There was
I think
American
I was
Chick,
like, I'm over that one. I'd get a new one.
You got a few
I remember
new ones.
American Chick. What was with the chick? That's weird. Okay, anyways.
This is a great topic, by the way.
Yeah,
Okay, continue your story.
Okay, Maggie said, I have Brittany's
AIM screen name.
She said, message her and like say hi.
For context, at this point, who's Brittany? Like, how do you know who Brittany is?
Oh.
How does Maggie know?
Okay, we saw you guys at youth group.
Because I met you there. That was the thing. We met you that night.
I don't know. Okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, continue.
Anyway, she said, I have her screen name. We should message her and say hi. And I said, okay. So I did. And
so
she responded back and we were talking and then you
now
pop
let
up.
me chime in because Brittany obviously knows that I met this girl at youth group because I'm going to tell my story from my side.
I thought this was after Starbucks.
No, okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that I am.
It doesn't actually matter.
I'm losing my mind, so anything is possible. I do not remember what I had for breakfast, but anyway.
Same. So it doesn't matter.
But here's the deal. I'm pretty sure. I'm going to rewind a little bit. I'm going to tell you my side here. We go, and I'm hanging out with Carter, and we're going to go to youth group. And at youth group, I see her again, and Carter's like, oh, I know her. That's Ashley. Let me introduce you. I'm like, oh, sweet. But I meet her there, and I'm like, oh, nice to meet you, whatever. And that was where we met. And I remember that later on.
That night?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Then she's talking to Brittany, and I'm like, Brittany, are you talking to that Ashley girl? What's her screen name? I want to talk to her too. And so I guess I mustered up enough courage to message you also because, when you're online like that, it's not a big deal to be like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
So I messaged you. I got your screen name from Brittany and messaged you, and we're like, hey, how's it going?
What's up? So
because I wouldn't have met you I remember meeting you in person, never talked to you before.
Okay.
That's how I remember it. So that was years ago, 17 years ago? No, 18 years ago.
Yep.
That is a long time ago.
18 years ago. And then we started seeing each other more at youth group every week and talking there. And we had like separate groups of friends, like different friend groups. But everyone always went and hung out at Sonic afterwards.
Yes. That was the place to be.
I feel like you guys didn't always go.
Not all the time, but I mean, it eventually got to that part because I wanted to keep hanging out with you, and you were always hanging out at Sonic after youth group. So I'm like, hey, let's go hang out. I mean, when you're a kid,
it was the place.
You go to youth group, and then it's like, where are you going to go afterwards? That's
get a
like,
milkshake.
Yeah. Because honestly, I feel like that was before Chick-fil-A was like the place to be.
Oh yeah,
because nowadays we'll go like I back in our hometown, we'll see people at Chick-fil-A on like a youth group night, and it's like it is popping.
That's the place to be.
We of course, it was Chick-fil-A was around, but it wasn't like as crazy as it was now. And so Sonic was that place because you could just chill. You could pull up and just get out of your cars and hang out. And we've got tons of pictures from back in the day there.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go because you were there, because I wanted to hang out with you, because we got to hang out in groups. We hung out for a year before we actually started dating. We were friends. We hung out as friends for the first part, which was really cool. I feel like that was a big part of our relationship, was just getting to be friends first.
Yeah.
And I remember
he became my best friend.
I know.
Before we started dating.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet.
No.
Oh, this is awkward now.
Now I'm petting his hand.
Yes, for those on audio, this is really awkward. After that, though, I think early on the next year, we were shooting The Beautiful World music video, and we were shooting it in Nashville, Jump 5 music video. Most of our music videos we shot in California, in LA, Malibu, and it was, these big ordeals.
I didn't get invited to those Malibu shoots.
Yeah,
that would have been nice.
that was earlier on, and we actually got to shoot this one in Nashville, and we had the opportunity to bring as many of our friends as we wanted to as extras, because it was like this party kind of hangout vibe, if you've seen the music video. And I was like, oh, Ashley, you should come. You should come to the music video shoot, and that was fun.
I said I'll be there.
She was there.
I was there in the background. You can't actually see me in the video. I think I can see a strand of my hair.
Yes.
Made it.
Oh, we actually on our YouTube channel, we actually went back and reacted. Yes.
I think
we tried to freeze frame.
Yeah, I think you could barely see me.
Yeah, check out that video if you want to go back and see us, try and react to some of our old music videos, because we actually try and freeze frame on a spot that where you were in the scene, but you were covered up by some people.
I was sitting on a table with this other guy, and they gave us a big old bowl of cheese puffs, cheese balls, actually, and we said to each other, do we eat these or do we just pretend? What do we do? So we actually ate them. They were a little stale, so maybe they were just props.
They probably were.
But we did eat a few. Got a little hungry.
I was happy that you were in that scene, though, because we kind of split up, and we had different, each one of us in Jump 5, we had our own scenes with some of the extras, and some were hanging out, listening to music on headphones, some were doing something else. But my scene was I was playing pool with some people.
I know, I was hoping to get put right next to you.
I was hoping so too. I was like, come on, just when you're picking extras, put her up
we're
here.
We're gonna put you back on this table with the cheese balls.
But you were still right. You were in my scene. You were next to me, so that was cool. We got to hang out there, and I would, after cuts or after shots, I'll go over and kind of like hang out and make sure you were good.
Not choking on the cheese balls.
Exactly. Yes. But it was fun. We got to do that. That was.
I got to go on like the tour bus with y'all some?
Yes, yeah, that was cool too. Yeah. That was after we started dating. That was a little later in our relationship, because we were dating at that point, and you got to come with me on. Was it after Jump 5, or were you talking about during Jump 5?
No, during.
Okay, because you went a couple times.
Yeah, before you guys ended, so I'm glad I got to like kind of see part of your world. Yes.
I was about to start singing again, but I think but 2 songs is no, it's not a Jump 5 song.
Anyways,
it's another anyway.
I was glad I got to see a little bit of your world before you guys ended.
Yes, because that was, I guess, 2005, 2006, and we ended in 2007. So yeah, that's crazy, because it felt like we hung out for a while before Jump 5 was over, but really, I mean, we met almost at the end there. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy, because looking, like we said earlier today, time's flying by, and as you get older, it's insane how quick things go. And looking back, that felt like a long time before we ended, but ended 2007, and not long, actually. Yes, long. It's relative, but a few years later we get married, and here we are 11 years later.
Here we are, but actually 18 years later.
Well, 18 years from being together.
That Starbucks parking lot.
From that Starbucks meet cute. is what they call it. Again, going back to what you were saying earlier, to clarify, I was your first boyfriend. You were my first girlfriend.
Yeah. Which, we always talk about how like we weren't, like we didn't date growing up, but then thinking about it, I'm like, I was 16.
Yeah. You were young.
Like I was young. Of course, I hadn't. Yep. I don't know. I just feel maybe it's because I'm like a mom now, but that just sounds so young.
You want to know what's crazy? That's 9 years away from Mason.
Don't talk like that.
9 years away.
Well,
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You're gonna get so old. I was talking to a coworker today, and they just said they sent their kid off to college, and I'm like, that's not, that those times are coming quick. So.
All right. Well, we're not going to get into that because I'm not ready for that. So.
But yeah, it was fun reliving those memories, and I know these podcasts just end up us talking about the past and reminiscing.
Yeah,
but that's really,
this was mainly because we drove by that Starbucks last week, and some of you have asked like how we've met, and we have mentioned in the past that we met at youth group, but we've never really
elaborated
gone into detail about those early years.
So that's our story. Obviously, we did not line up on the same thing, so we have some explaining to do. I do want to find out, though. Maybe one day in the future, we'll find out who was correct, and we'll clear the air.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it matters,
It all
but I totally am
brought
right.
us to marriage. So
no, you're absolutely right, and regardless of what happened back there, timeline, I'm so glad that I saw you across the parking lot. You beautiful, amazing woman, you sunflower of beauty. I don't know, that makes sense, but that's what you are.
I was wearing a yellow shirt.
You were, and a white skirt. I remember that clearly. I'm so glad you brought that up.
It was an interesting outfit choice.
It was great.
All my outfits were
absolutely remember exactly what you're wearing.
I'm not sure what kind of style I had. It was just
was. Are you kidding me? It was beautiful. I am telling you though, I remember that, and it's one of those things where you see in movies and TV shows, like, oh, I remember exactly what she was. She smelled like, and this, and I'm like, oh wait, I actually do remember what you were wearing. I remember exactly. So it just stood out so much. So
wow, that's
I know.
Love, you
very
guys.
Intense. Sorry guys,
love is
good.
Well, I was gonna break into a sonnet. Sonnet.
Well, it depends on what you were going to say next. It could have been a sonnet. I don't know what your next sentence was.
No.
I mean, you could have done a haiku for all I know.
Yep.
Okay. Well, that's our past there, our history together, and of course, there's tons more stories in later years that we could go into. And if you guys want to hear more about that, let us know. Again,
thanks Carter for introducing us.
Yeah. Because, again, shout out to you, Carter.
He might have never said hi.
I might not have because he's the man. Thank you so much, Carter. But yeah, we if you want to hear more stories, let us know in the comments on the YouTube video and anywhere on social media. Just tell us, hey, we'd like to hear more about X, Y, and Z. Yeah, exactly. And any topics for future podcasts, we'd love to hear. We are constantly trying to find things that you want to hear us talk about. I know Jump 5 is definitely a hot topic.
I feel like Jump 5 kind of weaves its way into every podcast just because... Yeah. There's so much.
Yeah. There's there's almost a decade of
life
memories.
It kind of just fits into so many things.
I know.
Especially with all this reminiscing that we're doing.
Exactly.
Jump 5 always played a role.
It did. It always did. So, yeah. And still does to this day. So, yeah. But yeah, we appreciate you guys watching, listening, wherever you consume the Hargests on Deck podcast. That's it for today.
Yeah, gotta get some
sleep.
It's getting very late.
We do. We got to get this wrapped up so we go to bed. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Yes.
I tried to snap.
Oh, that's not good.
Didn't work. If you're looking for your future spouse, maybe go to a coffee shop.
Or youth group.
Us.
Yeah.
Youth group, Sonic, coffee shop.
If
One
you're
of
an
those
adult,
places.
Maybe not youth group, but
maybe if you're
church.
A leader. If you're a leader,
that'd still be kind of weird. Unless it's another leader. I'm just
saying.
I don't know.
I mean 2 leaders falling in love.
Go. I'm just saying.
2 counselors.
That kind of goes back to.
I don't mean a leader and a student.
That goes back to earlier podcasts when I when I found out, sadly, that we're no longer young anymore. So just saying,
Yes.
you know, just
I was talking about 2
I'm
adult
just
leaders
making
falling
sure.
in love. So,
But yes, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that like button and comment. Let us know what you want to see.
and what you want to hear.
But we'll see you guys in the next one.
Yeah, we
Thanks for
will.
watching.
Thank you guys.
Bye.
Love you.
Peace.